My name is Summer Rose. I'm a planning specialist with the Public Health Emergency Preparedness and Response at Spokane Regional Health District. I got my degree in exercise science out at Eastern and was thinking about being an occupational therapist for a while, and one of my professors out at Eastern actually suggested that I look into public health. And so I just went and had a conversation with the head of the program and ended up having a really probably one of the more meaningful conversations of my life about, American health and healthcare systems, and just realized that I was actually on the right path at that point. One of the great things about public health is that it has a variety of things that you can do here, and you can go into a lot of different areas depending on what your interests are. So I'm emergency preparedness and response, but that's part of a larger group called disease prevention and response, and there are other jobs involved in that. There's also health promotions, and so there are programs where you're helping to encourage members of the community to get up and walk more often, or falls prevention programs, or tobacco programs. The variety is constantly changing and really kind of endless, and so it's one of those jobs that if you go into public health, you could actually find yourself doing a million different things. In emergency response, you're never going to have the same day twice. You're going to have days when you're working in the office and you're writing plans. Some days you're going to be meeting with community partners, and you're going to be talking about training and exercise that you might be participating with community partners in. If you're in a response, then you're going to be having response meetings. You're going to be having those command and general staff meetings where we're talking about what's happening, what we're doing in operations, what kind of logistics are involved in that. And a big part of that is making sure that everybody's working well together as a big team. An emergency response kind of takes the leadership role in coordinating all of the different things that happen in a response into one cohesive unit. I often get asked what it's like to be on the front line of a response, especially in a pandemic, because the idea of that makes a lot of people very nervous. One of the things about my personality is that I feel very thankful to be one of the people who gets to be one of the responders in that situation, because I feel like I'm doing something. And I think that if I were one of the people stuck at home that wasn't able to participate in that it would probably drive me a little batty. And so it's good that I have a job where I feel like I really am getting to participate and to do things and to make a difference for the community. I absolutely love my job. I feel like what I do is something that someday, when I'm very, very old, I can look back on it and I can think, I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of the work that I did. And I feel like what I did made my little corner of the world just a little bit better. I think that there's a lot of room for growth in public health, and a lot of opportunities to try different things. I think that when you first start, you always are that novice coming out of school, and it's amazing how quickly opportunities to kind of improve your knowledge and improve your skills come at you. I feel like I'm a completely different person just 2.5 years after starting here. And I've had the opportunity to speak at national conventions. I've had the opportunity to work with amazingly skilled people who've taught me so much. So I think that there really is an opportunity to constantly be changing and evolving here.